Krylov's in a mining family. That's crazy.
Well,
This
more skillful.
fight clock is brought to you by proper number 12 Irish whiskey. Krylov in white, Volkan, Oezdemir in red.
Oezdemir's on him.
Oh, he's cracked him.
Them dudes getting after it.
Got him again.
Krylov is way too loose.
Yeah, he's getting cracked every time he tries to come in.
Yeah, because he's rushing, he's forcing. Oezdemir is not backing up.
Massive right from Volkan.
This is smart for Krylov. He's got to close the distance because he is getting beat to the punch every single time.
Great job by Oezdemir stuffing the head there. Now as he's stuffed, he's got to turn the leg down.
This octagon is shaking here in Abu Dhabi. Furious start for the light heavies.
I mean, Oezdemir's confidence to just throw it and just ignore the power of Krylov, especially after you saw Krylov knock out your training partner last fight.
Krylov's getting sloppy. Got to be careful. He's got to take time.
He still looks like wobbly.
Well, he's gotten crushed with some shots. He's got to watch these front kicks because he's actually falling in with them and putting himself right into range. Man, Oezdemir looks good.
Yeah, Krylov is forcing these takedowns, man. Oh my goodness, Oezdemir actually circled himself into the
right
takedown.
into that.
Krylov's got his hands locked now. He's going to secure the takedown.
Oezdemir able to post and get back to his feet. We'll see if he can leverage the fence here, fighting hands.
He did a great job there. He's got to attack the fingers. If he can attack the fingers, this will be so discouraging for Nikita Krylov to get that takedown and lose him right back.
Coming up on 3 minutes here to go in round one. Toyo Tires, the official tire of UFC.
And right here, Krylov's trying to just kind of go like, hey guys, we're going to slow this down a little bit. I know you enjoyed the first minute, but that wasn't fun for me,
Good night for the red corner and the betting favorites thus far, 4-0. Oezdemir trying to continue that trend, at least for the red corner. But he is the underdog tonight.
Oh, solid leg kick there from Oezdemir.
Oezdemir has really worked so hard over the last several years, as most of these athletes do, but to round out his game, the strength and conditioning, the grappling efficiency, got to admire the work ethic.
And he recognized when he was struggling a little bit, right? There was a period in his career where things kind of started to go sideways. Got knocked out by Yuri. He lost to Ankalaev. And he said, you know what, I got to make some changes. Oh, he's hurt!
Behind him!
Right hand for Krylov! Now Oezdemir on the ropes!
That was a beautiful knee and close by Krylov there.
Under 2 minutes to go. If you're Krylov, maybe some separation would be nice.
Yeah, especially here along the fence, Sean, where you've got that backup plan with Oezdemir up against the fence. If you need to close distance and shoot, you've got that ability. But if he feels he can get him down, Oezdemir's takedown defense so far looking good.
Oh, he's going to end up on top. Oezdemir's got to start reaching back with the left hand. Oh, now Krylov's got his back.
He can throw that hook in.
Yeah, you allowed him to settle. Oezdemir let him settle. And now Krylov choke. Oh, he's got it. No, he's got the chin. Now he's got it. Nope, still not under the chin.
Oh, he didn't respect it.
But that right there is one of the improvements John spoke about Oezdemir. Even here.
Oezdemir's out.
Yep.
1 minute to go in the round.
Oh! What a fight.
Oezdemir would be wise to be mindful of these up kicks here late in the round.
For sure. Oh my goodness.
Krylov always threatening submissions.
He's so dangerous on the ground, Krylov is. But John, Paul, this is one of those areas where how many times has Krylov gone past the second round? Does it start to show itself as the fight goes long?
Yeah, especially after taking the damage that you took early in that fight and had to panic fight for a while, right? Whenever you panic fight like that, you're not breathing properly, your brain's a little bit rattled, but your balance is off. He fought through it well.
Yeah, and hurt Oezdemir very bad.
Well, there is a stool in Krylov's corner, and he will use it for just the 10th time in 38 fights. Round two coming up. So with a chance to win Ultimate Fan cards, which give holders access to an exclusive VIP experience in Vegas for UFC 282. All right, round 2 here, DC, and you heard Andreas Michael, some of you did, in the corner of Volkan Oezdemir.
Yep.
Doesn't want him chasing the finish, huh?
No, he wants him to start to stack some points.
Oh, my goodness.
He said the left hook has been showing itself. Go get it. As Krylov just...
Starting to let his kicks land.
Yeah.
That's something. He's got a karate background. I believe Kyokushin karate for Krylov,
yes,
which is a very, very... It adapts well to mixed martial arts. A lot of leg kicks, a lot of good roundhouse kicks, punches to the body. I think George St. Pierre was a black belt in Kyokushin karate as well.
Krylov's always on the gas, man. He's fun.
Oh, he's about as aggressive as anybody in any division. Head kick gets home.
Oh, my goodness.
I think he recovered pretty decently in between rounds here.
And the danger in Krylov is that as you're avoiding him, that dude's, he's throwing kicks.
Pretty good shot. Oezdemir does a nice job defending for now.
Can he suck those legs out? Nice job, and he elevates him right away. He's trying to hold on. Stay down.
He's trying to get back
for a second, man.
Let's take a breath, man.
Come on, bro. Aren't you tired? I'm tired for them.
To the head, bro. Pick the shots, please.
That's a personal best, 3 takedowns on 10 attempts for Nikita Krylov. Hard to chain takedowns when you're dusting everybody in round 1 most of the time.
Right.
But now Oezdemir is accepting being on his back. And that doesn't serve him well. Now he's starting to try to start his get-up process.
Pushing the head down, but he's giving up his back. But we've seen him do this before. He can't let Krylov get the hooks in, and he doesn't.
Yep, sealed off on the bottom. You see how he sealed off on the right side? Kept his elbow back, not allowing Krylov to get his leg in. And now he's back on his feet. He's got to attack the hands if he wants to get away.
Yeah, that's
and if you're
important.
Krylov, get back to the shot. Yes. Very smart by Nikita. Yes,
Yeah.
Get back to the butt. Get back to the legs. So that you don't have to fight to get your hands locked again.
You can tell Oezdemir is strong.
Well, and you can tell, I'm no expert, but that he's put in the defensive grappling time.
Yeah.
He used to be listless on the ground at times. Now, you see he's fighting on instinct because he's put in the time.
And working his way right back up. You're right, John. He doesn't have to think about it.
That was smart there by Oezdemir. He attacked the right hand of Krylov and kept it as he got up that time, and it allowed for him to get back to his feet. Now, Krylov used a lot of energy in that sequence, getting takedowns, controlling him, and returning him to the mat.
Oof. But he's getting a little bit of rest now.
Yeah. Well, I think because Oezdemir has to try to slow down a little bit.
Nice level change.
Nice combination there by Krylov.
And right back in on the wrestling, DC. He's putting it together, and he's got his hands locked.
Yep, locks his hands right away. So even though Oezdemir is improved, when the guy gets his hands locked under your butt, it does not matter how much better you've gotten.
You've got to start thinking about what is my next move, because I'm going to hit the floor.
All right, now 5 takedowns unofficially on 15 attempts for Nikita Krylov. Under 2 minutes to go here, round 2. Crowd offering support for Nikita Krylov here late in the second round. He's had north of 2 minutes of ground control time thus far. Well, make your next UFC experience an unforgettable one with On Location, the official VIP experience provider of the UFC. Packages feature premium seating, VIP access to weigh-ins, exclusive pre-fight hospitality, UFC fighter meet and greets, and more. UFC 281 VIP packages still available at UFCVIP.com.
Goddard's warning these guys. Let Krylov know you got to get busy if you want to keep this position.
Well, you can tell that Oezdemir is getting a little bit more tired, too, because he's accepting the bottom position more. And he didn't do that early in the fight. When he got taken down, he was right back up. He's accepting because he's trying to catch a breath. And honestly, on the feet, Krylov is outstriking him also.
Yeah, he found his rhythm. I think he rushed it in the first round, right? And Oezdemir made him pay horribly for it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Stay busy here, guys. Let's go.
Andreas Michael was hoping for some more leg kicks out of Volkan Oezdemir. We'll see if in a third round he can get some of that part of his game going. A strong second frame for Nikita Krylov. We will stay here between rounds.
Let's go. John.
Volkan, 1-1. 1-1.
On the thumb.
You just got to decide if you want to win now.
On the thumb.
You just got to decide if you want to win. Give me your cam shot. You just got to decide if you want to win now.
Terms and conditions may apply. Scan the QR to view full terms and conditions. All right, third and final round, DC. You love yourself some Andreas Michael, yeah?
I love him, dude. Like, he gave him a clear message. He was like, dude, you're accepting the guard. He was like, get up. Not in, you know, child-safe terms,
right?
But he told him, yeah, these are not. And then the wrestling coach telling Volkan, keep the legs wide. He's locking his hands, so he's taking it out. But Volkan's got an underhook. He's trying to punch. You don't punch when you're defending takedowns. You defend first, and then you get to your activity.
Paul Krylov just so offensive, right, that he renders you defensive for a lot of the fight.
That's where he's so good, and we're seeing it even more so in this fight. He's really mixed in his strikes to his level changes, faking, coming back up with uppercuts, and then shooting again. And that's just a sign of somebody that's been putting in the work. And he's clearly tired going to in between rounds there, and was able to come right back out, get right back, throwing kicks, punches, and bunches, and then pushing him back up against the fence. Even though he's exhausted, you can tell he's been training his butt off to be able to push through it. And that's what I was talking about in one of the other fights earlier. You should be tired because you're out there working, and that is what we're seeing from Krylov in this fight.
I see a lot of these scorecards at 19-19, so the work that Volkan did early in round one seems to have been enough to most people watching, because Krylov hurt Oezdemir very badly in round one also. So I don't know if you'd be so certain that he won that first round. I know Coach Michaels told him it's 1-1, but it could be 2018 Krylov.
Krylov debuted in the UFC all the way back in 2013 as a heavyweight at UFC 164. 8 finishes in his 10 UFC wins coming in.
Maybe that's why I think he looks like he's in such great shape, because now he's at 205, but he looks ripped. For a guy that's only been in, you know, past the first round 10 times, his cardio's held up really, really well.
Last time Krylov went the distance against Magomed Ankalaev, February 2021.
But you see Goddard stepping in, looking like he wants to stand him back up. If Oezdemir gets stood up, he has got to let everything go. He's got to defend takedowns. He's got to make this fight take place out the middle. Because Krylov gets him against the side of the octagon, and he's going to take him down every time. Goddard's getting very close now.
Yep, there it is.
Now Oezdemir's got to empty the tank here. He's got to go forward, and he's got to engage Krylov on his terms.
All right, so here's Volkan's opportunity. We'll see what he can do with it. Just doesn't seem to have a whole lot left. Very flat-footed.
Yeah.
Body language leaving a lot to be desired on the Oezdemir side late in the fight.
He's just walking into Krylov. And like Paul said, credit to Krylov, going to the corner, getting massage.
Yeah,
because he was so tired, and coming out and fighting this third round.
We got a masseuse for you, DC, if later in the night you need
Well, we're going to be up all night before we leave tomorrow morning, so might as well get some recovery. It's been a long, hard night, John.
Great to have you with us. Still watching the UFC 280 prelims here on ESPN News and ESPN Plus. John Anik, Paul Felder, Daniel Cormier, Octagon side. Megan O'Leary with us all night as well.
Oh, he had him hurt.
He did have him hurt. I still love that he's mixing things together well here, because anytime you stand for too long in front of Oezdemir, there's a chance you're going to get knocked out.
Bro,
that's exhausted.
That right hand paused it.
Yeah.
You could see that Krylov hurt him there. I mean, outside of the very start of this fight, Nikita Krylov has looked phenomenal.
1.5 minutes, Volkan.
I think he came out very confident in himself, which after the Gustafsson fight, you absolutely should. But he got cracked right away.
It really
and then he wanted to get it back, and he got cracked again. You know what I mean?
It really is like a drug, though. Whenever you get addicted to knocking someone out, so you go chase that. He recognized, well, this guy ain't going nowhere. Let me slow it down and let me fight the way that we have trained to fight. And he has looked fantastic from that moment on.
I'd like to see him get a little busier here with the ground and pound, because I think with this amount of time left, if he really upped it, he could potentially get a finish if he could start. There's the stop.
Man, that looked like it. That bounced Oezdemir's head right on the cam. Nowhere for the head to
that
really
was two shots. Him hitting him, and then his head hitting the canvas.
But to your point, Paul, just posture up and let some damage his shots
Especially
go.
with 27 seconds left.
if you're Oezdemir, probably not the time to close the guard and control posture.
No, he's going to be disappointed in himself, John.
So once again, Nikita Krylov proving a real problem in this light heavyweight division. Tonight has to extend himself a little bit, but they go the distance, and largely that first round is probably not going to matter. A dominating
3 rounds. We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Nikita the Miner Krylov.
and remarkably just the second decision win for Nikita Krylov.